region. The move comes days after Islamabad restricted air routes through a NOTAM, mirroring India's own airspace reservation for the ongoing exercise. Defense watchers see this as calibrated military signaling between the two neighbors. India's Exercise Trishul, underway from October 30th to November 10th, brings together the Army, Navy, and Air Force for joint operations across land, air, and sea. Analysts say both nations are asserting readiness without direct confrontation, but warn that overlapping activities near the border raises risks of miscalculation. Now for this discussion, we welcome retired Major General Dr. Rajan Kochhar. He's a senior strategic and defense expert, joins us live from New Delhi. Thank you very much, Major General Rajan Kochhar, for joining us on this topic. What role does this disputed Sir Creek region play in between bordering India and Pakistan maritime rivalry, and how do Pakistan's naval alerts near this creek affect regional stability between these two neighbors?
Thank you, Asima. Very interesting discussion right in the evening today.
Yes.
We have witnessed a new front opening now, because so far Sir Creek was a front which was not activated by either of the countries. The provocation started from the Pakistani side a couple of months back, when 4 to 5 regular battalions, almost a brigade minus strength, came up and deployed itself on their side of the border, that is Sindh and Pakistan, replacing the Rangers battalion, which is a paramilitary force. Then, according to intelligence reports, we came to know that certain radars of Chinese origin and surveillance devices, including drones, started operating in this area. So this became a cause of concern, because first of all, it's a disputed territory, 96 kilometers, and it's a marshy land. It's an estuary where the river water actually gets into the sea water. And claims, counterclaims, we have a 1968 international tribunal which was also set up, but could not resolve this dispute. And as per the Thalweg principle, which is applied in all maritime disputes, the boundary is to be taken as part of the center line between the two countries, borders like Sindh and the Run of Kutch. But Pakistan does not follow this. It quotes a 1914 British era map, which is not relevant in this case. So now we come to the exercise proper. India announced this exercise first, Trishul, 30th October to 10th of November, 12-day exercise. We issued the notum, and then the Pakistan also responded. So this is the first time we are seeing a proactive strategy by India and a reactive strategy by Pakistan. Second important aspect is, due to the disputes, they will be overlapping. Certain areas will be overlapping, and Pakistan has announced that they would be carrying out live firing in these areas. So when we have these kind of things, communication and actually becomes very important, and monitoring becomes very important between the two countries, because any small incident can trigger a war also. Once upon a time, a couple of years back, a Pakistani plane was also shot in this area by the India's MiG-21 aircraft, and at that point of time, the issue also had escalated, short of war. So now, seeing the tempers on both sides, I think will be a very dangerous kind of situation
Yes.
where the overlapping is taking place.
Oh,
And any small incident which happens here, it can actually result into a major incident. So, yeah, I would like to stress upon that both the countries have to keep the channel of communication open. They have to monitor each other's activities to see that you are not crossing the line of each other. And then I think it would be a slightly more conducive environment to do this exercise.
yes.
And my last point is on India's part. India is telling Pakistan that we are ready because Pakistan has been reinforcing itself in Sir Creek area. So it is a message to Pakistan and it's a strategic signaling to Pakistan that our Army, Air Force and Navy, all the three forces are ready here and we are exercising and we are ready to take on any kind of a challenge or a misadventure by Pakistan.
Yes. And Major General, as you've mentioned uh, the timing, and particularly how this timing is playing over this and the past 6 months and how it started. How does this Trishul in particular help strengthen India's joint operability and deterrence capability along the Western Front?
A very good question. You see, what happens in exercises that all our operational plans get exercised and synergized between the Army, Air Force and Navy, the air, land and the sea battle, because the battle here is going to be an air, land and sea battle in which amphibious forces are going to be employed, and also armor and mechanized columns are going to be exercised in this area, because this is not restricted to Sir Creek only. It extends on to the Gujarat border as well as parts of Rajasthan border. So this area is a fairly extended area where the exercises are taking place, and it is basically a test of our maritime, our amphibious, our air as well as the land capability, especially the synergy which has to be part of the operational planning, in which the Army, Air Force and Navy should know that as per the operational plans, what is expected from each other. A second important aspect is it's a strong deterrence signal to Pakistan, because when you see such large forces, the entire command of the Indian Army is exercising here, and a sizable number of troops and formations are going to be here, so it sends a strong deterrence signal to Pakistan that in case of any kind of a misadventure,
Yes.
a suitable reply will be given to them. And the last important point is that all the new concepts which have actually emerged after the Ukraine war, after the other West Asia experiences, we are incorporating technology into our forces, the artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and this meshing of technology with our weapon platforms is also done during this exercise. So we are
Yes.
going to see things like the
Major General Rajan.